Here are the top stories in Jamaica today's week that was. DPP weighs in on Ruel Reid saga. Hospitals benefit from $200 million elevator boost. Unemployment hits all-time low. Inflation for June and keeping Capris' memory alive. Hello, I am Vaughn Thorpe. The Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions, DPP, has sent to the Financial Investigation Division, FID, its recommendations about how the case against sacked Education Minister Ruel Reid should be handled. The police have been carrying out a criminal investigation into actions by the minister following his dismissal by Prime Minister Andrew Holness. There have been several reports suggesting at least questionable behavior of the minister, particularly in relation to the Caribbean Maritime University, CMU. Mr. Reid has remained silent in the face of public allegations, some of them coming out of the parliamentary committee. The Office of the DPP sent a 13-page document to the FID Thursday, July 18, setting out its recommendations and legal opinion on files provided by the police to the office. The DPP's office said 4 of its senior officers reviewed the police files and found that the conduct of the former minister may have breached 4 criminal laws. The police will have to determine how the case regarding Mr. Reid will be handled from here. Close to $200 million is to be spent over the next 18 months to install 14 new elevators at hospitals that fall under the Southeast Regional Health Authority, SERHA. This announcement was made by Health and Wellness Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton, who delivered the main address at the latest elevator commissioning ceremony held at the Victoria Jubilee Hospital on Friday. The new elevator was installed at a cost of approximately $17 million and is the 6th such project to be supported by the National Health Fund, NHF, an agency of the Ministry of Health and Wellness. According to Dr. Tufton, it is important that the country change the mode of planning in public health from one of reactive to strategic. In addition to the new elevators, the Health Authority and the hospitals are also to develop a maintenance plan as well as a training program for their technicians who will have responsibility to ensure that the equipment is always fully functional, he added. The hospitals to receive new elevators include the National Chest Hospital, Kingston Public Hospital, Spanish Town Hospital, Bustamante Hospital for Children, Princess Margaret Hospital, and Victoria Jubilee. SERHA presently serves approximately 1.4 million people in Kingston and St. Andrew, St. Catherine, and St. Thomas, providing tertiary rehabilitative and curative services. The Planning Institute of Jamaica PIOJ said that as of April 30, the unemployment rate is at 7.8%. That's down from the record 8% the PIOJ reported in January. 29,000 more people were employed than there was last year at the same time. The PIOJ said in the period under review, 25,000 more people had joined the labor force. Wholesale and retail, as well as auto mechanical repair trades with agriculture, were among the leading employers. The details were provided at a press conference in St. Andrew on Wednesday, July 17. In business news, the inflation rate for June went into negative territory, coming out at 0.1%. According to the latest All Jamaica Consumer Price Index (CPI), the rate for June was dragged down by a reduction in the category housing, water, electricity, gas, and other fuels, resulting from a decline in electricity rates. The report released by Statin on Monday, July 15, said prices of the category food and agricultural beverages rose marginally. The CPI for the calendar year so far is 1.4%, and the point-to-point inflation rate is 4.2%, which is within the Bank of Jamaica's forecast rate. And on to entertainment, the family of the late dancehall artist Capris continued to keep her memory and passion for music alive. Capris' father, Kenneth Phillips, recently announced the newly formed Capris Music Group, JCMG, and the label's first single, Hard to Say Goodbye. The single, written by Kenneth Phillips, is a tribute to his daughter's memory. The song will be distributed by 21st Happilus Digital Distribution and is scheduled for release in August. Capris, whose given name is Jordan Phillips, died at the University Hospital of the West Indies from injuries sustained in a motor vehicle accident on December 3, 2015. And those are the top stories in Jamaica today's week that was. Join us next week, same time at 11 a.m. for another roundup at Jamaica Today. I am Vaughn Thorpe.